And welcome back to the Heart of Chaos. I'm Avier once again, and I welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we managed to get a few heart pieces that we were missing. We learned Nayru's Wisdom, a song that will help us enter the trial gate in Lanayru Desert. We also upgraded a few items and helped out our buddy Fledge to get stronger. A good chunk of progress last episode. But in this episode, we're going to make our way over to the Lanayru Desert to find that trial gate and complete the trial it offers, because it's a trial gate and it's not a muffin gate. Though, you know, I would prefer a muffin gate over what we have to do. Okay, that's not true. I really like the trial gates in Skyward Sword a lot. But I digress. You'll see in a minute where we'll be. And I don't even really have to cut, do I? I talked my way over here, which is a little awkward for me because I expected to cut, but it didn't take very long because, well, let's pretend I'm gonna. You can see the inside process of where I would not cut and what I cut to get to where I'll be, maybe. Oh, hey guys! Welcome back to the thing. I don't even need to pretend. We have arrived at the Lanayru Desert. You can use your dowsing ability to locate the entrance of the trial you must pass in order to open the way to the sacred flame. Alright, well, we'll do just that. Pardon the awkwardness of this whole spiel. I do not know where it came from. Oh, hey, we don't even have to thrust into those guys. There are so many beacons. Wow, I'm going to get rid of all of them because they're all useless. Alright, so we can actually use dowsing to learn that the trial gate is not the save post. Actually, you know, I wouldn't mind saving, but let's go do the trial gate first. Alright. Okay. Here we are. The Lanayru trial gate. All we have to do is take out our harp, lock onto the ground, and play a strum. I'll admit, Pharaoh's Courage is definitely my favorite song, but Nayru's Wisdom is my favorite song to be played at the trial gate, because if you haven't noticed, Tumbleweed! Tumbleweed, tumbleweed, tumbleweed. Nope, mine. Ah, frick. Trial gate, right. Yeah, let's go inside of it. I welcome you to the Lanayru Silent Realm. This area is exponentially more difficult than the Faron Woods Silent Realm. Fee's going to tell us the very basics again if you wish. As you know by now, I cannot follow you. The trial calls to your mind alone, as is every Silent Realm. Okay. It will test your wisdom, though. It's no different in terms of, well, the other Silent Realm. There are a few more puzzles in the Lanayru Desert that we'll have to accomplish, but nothing much more serious than last time. Again, don't get hit once or you will have to start over. I don't have any questions. and you are under a 90-second time limit as soon as you step out. Make your way over to the first thing that you see, which is the one straight ahead. When you first exit, remember, things are going to want to kill you. So let's make a move on for the first tier over here, which I'm actually quite shocked that these aren't blue, if you understand. Alright, so we got a tier of Nayru. I understand the whole Lanayru thing, it's yellow, but I guess I would have preferred the blue tiers, mainly because it's the colors of the goddess. Anyway, remember, picking up those specific fruit will allow us to see a bit more in terms of seeing beacons over our heads in order to get more of the tiers. Actually, I won't lie, this area is probably my least familiar. I've done this the least amount of times in terms of practice, because with the Faron Woods one, it's fairly straightforward, and the other one that we do, which, let's face it, if you're sensing a theme here, there is another Silent Realm. I did that many times because it's actually difficult. This one, however, I did on my first try and my first playthrough and every other Sweet playthrough. So I'm hoping my luck holds out. Oh, hey, I went the wrong way here. With the 90-second time limit, you have plenty of time to be slow, careful, and plan your movements. If you need to open the map, do not worry, you can. You can even set beacons for yourself to know which ways you want to go. I didn't talk about that in the Faron Woods one because it's not as needed or relevant, but I probably should have, because I shouldn't expect everybody to have my level of skill or luck. And let's face it, a lot of it comes down to luck. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down here. I can already see a few more of these tiers over in the distance. Again, some enemies, as you probably have seen already, move about even though we are not necessarily being chased. Going into the rays of light inside of the Silent Realm will cause all of the Guardians to go after you, regardless of whether or not the timer has run out. So be very careful. And also another mechanic that was in the Faron Woods one that is still here, and just as little, would be that if you see any of the red water around, avoid it at all costs, because that is also a mechanism and mechanic that's used to get rid of the 90-second timer and to have all enemies chase after you. Anyway, let's roll into this tree. We'll get ourselves another tier. These guys are annoying. Alright, let's run because they're going to chase after us. Oh, that's too close for comfort. Luckily, there's a tier right here. Wonderful. That's lucky and not so lucky at the same time. There is a fruit up here that I'm going to want to grab. Commentary, by the way, if you're not aware already, is probably not going to be as fluent as it would be in other areas. Mostly because... oh my goodness. Yeah, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Oh no. I think I may have just screwed myself. Okay. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Don't get caught on things. Okay. Luckily, they're very slow, but you can't rely on that and get careless. Okay. Let's keep moving. Alright, there has to be a tier somewhere close by, otherwise I might be screwed. Okay, there's one up here. I think I'm safe. I do not see any of the monsters over there, though. There is one right over there. And he wants my flesh. Ugh. Saved it. Saved by the bell. Okay. There's a tier right over there, which we will definitely go and grab. I believe that one we cannot get to it in any other way aside from doing the actual puzzle over here. We gotta go Metal Gear Zelda and keep out of their sight, though I'm not doing a very good job of it. One time was an accident, and one time they actually legitimately caught me, which, bravo! Bravo for catching me. But you might have just caught a glimpse that the worst thing you could do is panic. I say as I nearly panic. Because as long as you can manage to keep a level head, you'll be fine. Is there a path over there? There is. Right over here. Okay. As long as you manage to keep a level head, things can't hurt you. Well, they can very much hurt you. They can rip your spleen apart and just harm you in every possible way. But it's harder for them to do if you're, you know, resilient and not screaming about like a 5-year-old. Okay. Not that all 5-year-olds are screamers. There are very courageous 5-year-olds, right? Trying to save my own ass. Of course they have. Hey, it does square like skip. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this fruit so that we get more beacons. There is another tier over here that leaves just 3 more. This shouldn't be too difficult, though I'm seeing 2 and not 3, which can be a problem. Okay. There's just no need to panic. Last time I freaked out in the Pharaon Woods area and it was... Oh, crap. Okay. Hey. Here's another one of those, the red water mechanic. You're going to have to drag this minecart out of the red water to avoid any complications. And success! I just need to wait for the water to go away. Thank you, water. Alright, there's another tier. How do I... Oh, my bad. I didn't see this minecart until it was literally right there. Alright, so I'm gonna need a fruit if I'm gonna find that last one. Luckily, there's one right over here. Where is it? It's seriously like... Okay, I see it's on the other side of this... of the dungeon. Which, you know what would be really cool? Even if it was useless, having to wander into the Lanayru mining facility in the Sacred Realm, I feel that would have been, like, a really cool touch. Oh, wow, this is really obvious. I'm amazed I missed this earlier, but I guess sometimes you kind of just skip over easy ones. Though that is a tactic I've heard people like to employ, where you leave the easiest ones, or the easiest last one for last. So you can, you know, have an easier time. Wow, that was... I did that on my first try again. Had a few ups and downs, but the ending was like, it's right there. It's really cool. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and turn these into something we can use. We got a familiar friend. We got the claw shots. With this sacred gift, you will be able to explore areas that were previously unreachable. Aim for special targets and vines, then fire a claw on a chain that pulls you to the place you have targeted. Press down to center your aim anytime you feel the aiming controls are out of alignment. We just have one more treasure, an item that will help us in our adventures. I can't believe how close, like, this. We don't have too much more of this game to go. Sure, there's still plenty, but we'll be fine. Oh my god, no. Okay, well, Fee's gonna talk about this. Congratulations, Master. You have completed the trial. You now have the power to proceed to the sacred flame that will be entrusted to your sword and your strong spirit. The claw shots are one of the goddess's sacred gifts. You can extend these claws and attach chains to pull yourself to targets and vines beyond your reach. The flame is somewhere in the desert. I conjecture that it lies in a place you have not yet visited, Master. Thank you, Fee. Also, in the next episode of Skyward Sword, we're gonna... Fee! I know! The batteries are low. They just got low. In the next episode, I'm gonna have new batteries, and we're going to go to the Lanayru. We're gonna explore the Lanayru Desert and look for the next sacred flame. I've been Avi of Chaotic Reunion, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.